Hi, it's Pastor Paul Anderson here at the Fountain of Raleigh Fellowship, where God's blessings never stop flowing. Today is that last day of the week. It's Saturday, Satisfaction Saturday. It's the day and the time in which you and I have a moment in which we can thank God that He's blessed us all week long. Our text for today comes out of 1 Kings, the second chapter, verses 2 through 4. These become the words in which David has with his son Solomon. David is now about to leave the planet called Earth and go on to the other side. And I can't help but think about the moments and the time that I felt right before my father crossed over to be with the Lord. That was nearly 20 years ago, and I can play it in my mind almost like it was yesterday. It's moments that all of us that we find is a heart-wrenching moment when someone that you love so dearly and someone who brought you into the world, the one of whom steps you've tried to walk right in the footprints everywhere he went. I can always remember those times when I went fishing with my dad. My dad would always tell me, you only step where I step, so that way you know you'll never get into trouble. And so David begins to tell his son Solomon in many different ways, follow me, but don't follow in my footsteps. There were some things that I did wrong. Solomon begins to hear from his father David, and David begins to share with him how much he loves him and how he wants him to do what God has asked him to do. Secondly, in the text, we begin to see something that is also powerful, that David is now about to go to the place where all of us who love God want to be, and that is in his presence. All of us want to be in the presence of God, but it's always the departure of leaving this life to go to that life that we sometimes have mixed emotions. This Bible begins to help us to have a clear understanding of the love relationship that David had with his son Solomon. But it also lets us know that Solomon understood that in order for his dad to receive his reward, he would have to cross over. The Bible tells us that David was known as the friend of God, that David had such a close relationship with God, that God wanted David to share the rest of his moments that he had with him. And so, my brothers and sisters, may all of us see this text as being one that we leave a legacy for someone to carry on. We leave something in the hands of someone to realize that all of this has been put in place for you to guide it, for you to pass it on. And guess what? Our faith is the same way. God has given us our faith in Him that we might pass it on to the next generation, and even yet to those who will be the generations yet unborn. We find within this text the importance of us sharing the good news of how God has been good to us, and to keep each other on point, and to make sure that we focus on what God has given us to do. Today, I hope you will say that I am satisfied in knowing that I can say, like the hymnologist said, it is well with my soul. God bless you. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow on Sunday morning for our time of worship and praise. God bless you and have a great day.
To sow a seed to the Fountain of Raleigh Fellowship, visit our newly redesigned website, thefountainofraleigh.org, and select Sow a Seed from the homepage. Also, giving has been made easier with the new Fountain of Raleigh app, available now in the Apple App Store and Google Play Store. Download today, select Giving from the main menu, and then follow the directions to complete your giving through Subsplash.
Thank you so very much for all of your gifts and donations that you've given to the Fountain of Raleigh Fellowship. We thank you for what you've done in the past, what you're currently doing, and what you will do in the future. Your gifts and donations helps us to spread the gospel of Jesus Christ, not only locally, but throughout the world. Thank you again for your gifts, and may God continue to richly bless you. It is here at the Fountain that we believe that we are exceedingly and abundantly blessed, and may you receive those blessings that God has in store for you.